Okay, as they say, let's get this show on the road. We're talking about Dreamweaver 5.5 and some of the new features that are in there. This first one is easy to do, but I think it's important to implement. It's just an easier way to get to something. I need to know if this web page is compliant with what I said I was going to do. Now, in order to figure out what you were going to do, go into the code view right here. Click this button. This is nothing new. If we go to the top of the page, you will notice up here. Let me go ahead and highlight this information up here. Let me go ahead and make that a little bit bigger for you. What I'm telling the computer is that this page is XHTML, Extensible Hypertext Markup Language 1.0 transitional. In other words, all the stuff on here is compliant to that particular way of doing a web page, or at least I hope it is. And what I want to do is make sure that I'm complying to that. Now 5.0 did this. It's just a little bit easier to do it this way. So with the page open, incidentally, open up one of your pages. So of course I'm assuming you know Dreamweaver enough to open pages up, do that kind of thing. Open it up. I've got one open. I'm in the code view. That's not really necessary, but go ahead and go to the code view. Then click this button right here. That button is Validate Current Document. Of course, another assumption is you are online because we're going to have to do that. There are a few settings. For example, if you go to Settings, it's asking me that if it doesn't find this up here, which one should it use? And this is kind of the standard in the industry. Do I want to see errors and do I want to see warnings? Yes. And we'll go ahead and click OK there. Let's go ahead and do this. Come back up again. Click the button and go to Validate Current Document. Thank you very much. You get one more box that if you don't like answering these questions, you can say, don't show me this again. Dreamweaver will now send your document to the W3C service for validation. What is W3C? I think I know that. Terms and conditions? Forget it. Don't show it again, probably what you're going to do. Click OK. If you'll notice down here, it says, whoa, man, I got 9 errors, no warnings, errors. If you come over here, it says they are all on line 442. So we come down here, here's the line numbers down there. We keep scrolling, scrolling, scrolling until we get there. And there is 442, this area which basically is my library item. And it's telling me things like there is no attribute on mouse out XHTML 1.0 transitional. It's telling me that I'm doing things wrong based on what I said I would do. Does this page work? Yes, it does. But is it compliant to what I said I was going to do? No. Now, since this is just a, here it is, and this is what you got, I'm not going to tell you how you fix it. That's up to you. That's fun, isn't it? Got to fix it yourself. But it's a feature. It's put into a new place. Makes it easy for us to go to. You should check out your pages.